Hi, and welcome back to my art room. My name is Terry, and today I'm going to be making paper flowers. I love making these because they're simple, they're fast, and they're so pretty to decorate gift boxes with. I like to use vintage pearls for the center, and you can use anything you want to decorate the outside. And I'll show you some ideas as we move along. So let's get started. First thing you're going to need are two paper punches, a 1-inch paper punch and a 3/4 inch paper punch. We're going to need some white glue, some glitter, some small scissors, a large pin, some glass beads. These are vintage glass beads, or pearls, I should say. These are vintage glass pearls. Some leaves of your choice. I have a few different types of leaves here. Velvet leaves, different colors. This one I've edged in glitter. And these leaves over here I cut out of German print with some pinking shears, and then I edged it with glitter. And you need some crepe paper. I bought my crepe paper from Paperwhimsy online. It's stiffer crepe paper and it works really well for this flower. Okay, so the first thing we need is to punch out, just out of plain cardstock, one 1-inch punch. This is what we're going to glue the petals to. And then we're going to punch out 5 of each sizes of crepe paper circles. Sometimes it gets a little bit stuck in your punch, and you can just trim up a little bit where it was stuck. So cut out 5 of those, and I have them here. 5 of the 1-inch circles and 5 of the 3/4 inch circles. Now the next step is to take a little bit of your glue. I just put a squeeze of it down on my paper, and take your crepe paper circle, the 1-inch. You see how the corrugated lines are going this way. I want to put the glue on this end, and I'll show you why. I'm going to put it on this end, and then I'm just going to pinch it together like I'm making a little fan. Flatten it out like this. You see that? And when it dries, I'm going to use one that's already dry here. When it dries, you can shape it by pulling it like this. Can you see how it's curled now? It's got a bit of a cup to it. And you can shape it as much as you want to shape it. Kind of play around with it. Now that's really, really cupped now. So if you do the fan handle in the direction of the corrugation, you'll be able to fan your leaf out beautifully. If you do it the other way, it won't quite fan right. Okay? So you do 5 of these leaves, and then you do 5 of the small ones. Here's one of the small ones I've done in a fan shape. And then you just do the same thing. You just give it a little pull. And again, you have a nice little cup. Okay? Now when you've done all 5 of each, then you take your cupped leaf and you put a little bit of glue all around the edge. Like that. And then you take your glass glitter and you just dip it in. And there you see, it's nice and glittery. Okay? So, go ahead and you do all 5 of each size. And as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of them here. And the next step is put some tacky glue on your circle. And then we just start to build the flower. I'm going to pick this up. See if I can do this closer. You can decide how you want to do this. You just start to put them on. If you do it quickly and you have enough glue, you can decide where you want them to go and then kind of tweak them around once you get them all on. I like to overlap them like this on one side. It looks like I'm a little bit behind on one of my flowers, so I'm just going to edge it quickly. Dip it in my glass glitter, and then put it on. Tuck that one end under and one end over. Okay, so there you have the first layer of petals, and you just can kind of like move them around until they look pleasing to you. Okay, now the second layer, we add some more glue. And then we do the same thing with the smaller petals. I like to start with putting it right over where two petals on the first row cross, like that. And then again I kind of overlap these ones as well. And again, you're going to be able to tweak it all you want when you're done. So it doesn't have to be laid down perfectly to start. I'm adding a little bit of glue to the back of these ones. Again, I'm going to put that down like that. And I want one side of this so that they all overlap kind of the same way. Okay, so that's pretty good. Every flower will be different. Okay, now to finish your flower, I'm going to put a little bit of glue in the center. Choose a pearl. I think I'm going to use a off-white pearl. Let's see. Is that the right size? Yeah, I like this size. You just set it right down in there. That's how I use that straight pin, so that I can put it through the hole and then set it in gently. And then I take a little bit of my glass glitter and I just sprinkle it on so that any of the glue that oozes out from underneath the pearl will have some glitter on it. And there you have it. A finished flower. Wasn't that easy? And so pretty. So now you can take your leaves, whatever leaves you want, build yourself a little flower, maybe with a little tag, and then you can adorn a box with that, a little gift box. And here I have a box that I've done just like that. I just took a little plain white gift box, antiqued it up a bit, put a little bit of lace on it. I used some coordinating ribbon to make the leaves. I've added a little bit of metal, kind of like metal wire here, and a pretty bird. And there you have it. Well, thanks for coming by my art room today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now go off and make some pretty flowers and send me a picture of what you make. I'd love to see it. Bye-bye.